You're listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. If you miss any of the program, you can find the podcast at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday. Excited to have not one, but two amazing guests joining us here in just a bit. We're going to be talking to them about the same event, though. It's coming up this Friday. It's Black Friday at Fireplace Professionals. They've got their second annual Holiday Hearth Decoration Contest. I know I just said all of that wrong. Anyway, it's going to be on Black Friday. If you get there anytime between like 9 and noon, you can actually see Santa Claus. We're going to be there broadcasting and having some fun. Again, it is Black Friday, and we encourage you to get over to Fireplace Professionals that morning because, again, they're going to have some really fun stuff going on. We'll chat more about that. But today, we're going to talk with two different nonprofits about some really cool things that they do, and they're both beneficiaries of the event that's this Friday at Fireplace Pros. We'll be chatting with them all about it coming up.
Give yourself a little credit.
It may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Excited for a fun event that's coming up this Friday. It's Black Friday, and we're doing a really fun thing at Fireplace Professionals. It is the second annual Holiday Hearth Designer Competition, and we're doing some really cool things for caregivers. We're raising money for a really good cause, and on the line right now, I have Elena, and we're going to be visiting about Owens Outfitters. She's with Legacy Foundation. And Elena, first of all, thank you for taking the time. Let's talk about what the Legacy Foundation is and what you guys do at Owens Outfitters.
Great. Thanks for having me on. Owens Outfitters is a medical equipment lending library. And so we receive donated equipment from members of the community. And our mission is to get it into the hands of people in our community who either can't afford it or can't access it. Keeping it out of landfills and keeping it out of other people's basements.
I love that. And for people who find themselves with a need, they don't always plan ahead for this. You know, if somebody has a situation happen where they need a wheelchair, that's something that could literally happen very quickly. And it's nice to be able to have that. And they don't necessarily need it forever. So I love the fact that you guys have this program set up. This is cool.
Yeah, thank you. And the nice thing about it is that we do not look at your insurance status. We do not look at your income. We don't really care why you need it. We just want to get it into the hands of people who are going to borrow it and use it for as long as they need it. So there is no cost for using our service. It is completely free of charge, and that is for everybody. So you come in, you can use the equipment, take it away, and then we just ask that you bring it back when you're done with it so that we can pass it on to the next person. And yeah, if you need it for a week, if you need it for 6 months, whatever you need it for.
So I've got a question. If somebody listening is going, hey, I have a wheelchair that we got for this, situation, and now it's taking up place in my garage or taking up space in my basement, can they donate those to you, or how do you guys get the equipment that you have?
We would love it if they would donate it to us. We're located on West, just up near the Premier Center. But you can also bring it by Fireplace Professionals. They are partnering with us for a little while. They've offered to help bring donations over to us. So if one of those locations is closer to you, feel free to drop equipment by, and we will take care of the rest.
I love that. And again, at Fireplace Professionals this Friday, Santa's going to be there from 9 till noon. We've got kind of a whole big thing that's going on, so it's going to be a really fun time. That would be the best time to stop in. And if I want to, I could bring, what are the things that you guys have a need for the most? Are wheelchairs like on the top of the list?
Wheelchairs would be great. We also, if you have diabetes supplies that are brand new in box and you've maybe switched brand or you don't need them anymore. Anything that's new in like supplies, we can certainly find a home for those. And then anything durable, such as walkers, shower chairs, canes, crutches, wheelchairs especially, we will happily take those off your hands and find a good home for them.
I think that's really cool that you guys do that. And again, if people would like to learn more about this, it'd be great if they'd stop by Friday at Fireplace Professionals. How do they find you? Are you guys online somewhere, Elena?
We sure are. We also have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, but we are online. You can Google us and contact us. Our phone number's out there. And we are at the LegacyFoundationFD.com.
Very nice. And I'll throw a link to make it easy to find that. Elena, thank you for your time. I appreciate it a bunch.
Thank you so much.
And again, the event is coming up on Friday. And right now, to chat with me a little bit about the event, I have Camen, and she is with Caregivers by Active Generations. Camen, thank you for taking the time to chat. Let's talk a little bit about what this program is for.
Well, thank you for having me on. I'm just grateful to be partnering with Fireplace Professionals on this, for them to think of us. Caregivers most often are overlooked in the grand scheme of things. They're busy taking care of loved ones with chronic illness and ongoing diseases and don't take care of themselves very often. So it's great to have an agency who's willing to recognize that caregivers need to be acknowledged at this Christmas season as well.
Absolutely. And the program, Caregivers by Active Generations, what is it that you guys do for the caregivers?
We really strive to connect with caregivers and wherever they're at in the process of caregiving, whether they're just starting out or whether they're at that point of feeling burned out, to provide free education, support, connection to other resources in their community. It's just to help them walk through that journey so they don't feel alone and isolated.
And this is something that a lot of the time caregivers don't sign up for this. It's not like they're saying, I would like to do this. This is something that kind of happens to them and it's thrust upon them. But a lot of the time they step up in a major way and they are the hero of the day, aren't they?
Absolutely. Nobody signs up to, receive a diagnosis of Alzheimer's or dementia or Parkinson's. But at the same time, most of the time your spouse or your adult children didn't sign up to be a caregiver either. And they don't really know what they're getting into. And there isn't a whole lot of support right off the bat to navigate that process and go through that journey of feelings and emotions and what do I do next? So that's really what we're here to do and to help normalize that process and everything that goes along with it.
And if people would like to learn more, I'm assuming they could probably stop by this Friday and get a little information at the event at Fireplace Professionals. But if they would like to learn more, is there a place like on the internet where they can go and click a button and learn more about this program and how they can be involved?
Certainly. You can go to activegenerations.org and look under the services tab where Caregivers link is at, or you can call either of our Active Generations offices and locations and ask for the caregiver program, and we would be happy to work with them. And it is a statewide program, so even if people aren't right here in the Sioux Falls community, we're happy to help them wherever they're at.
I love that. And again, this Friday at Fireplace Professionals, it's Black Friday, and they're doing a really fun thing. This is the second year of this. I think last year they did it on Saturday, but it's the second annual Holiday Hearth Design Competition, and they've got a lot of different people competing, and they're all competing for prizes. And the big winner of this whole thing is Caregivers by Active Generations. That's the nonprofit that they teamed up with, and it's an amazing nonprofit. And again, we're visiting right now with Camen Sperling. Camen, thank you for your time, and thank you for doing what you guys do.
Well, thank you, and I look forward to seeing everybody on Friday.
Again, it is this Friday, Black Friday, at Fireplace Professionals. I've got a link with all of the information on how you can get involved if you'd like to come out and be a part of the event at facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Time now for This Day in Sioux Falls History, brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, November 21st, 1957, Sir Duke Ellington plays a show in Sioux Falls at the Arcota Ballroom. The Duke was just the most recent in a long line of American superstars to travel all the way to Sioux Falls to play at the ballroom. Louis Armstrong, Frank Sinatra, Count Basie, Lawrence Welk and his orchestra, Gene Krupa, Artie Shaw, Tommy and Jimmy Dorsey, and many others all graced our city and graced the stage of the Arcota Ballroom, known today as the El Riad Shrine. This day in Sioux Falls history has been brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3.
Give yourself a little credit.
It may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Hey, this episode of the John and Heidi Show bonus hour is done. Now, there are times during the bonus hour I'll mention something from our regular program, the John and Heidi Show, which is syndicated on like 300 stations around the country. There's actually a podcast for that as well. So if I mention something that you're going, hey, whatever happened? He didn't talk to that person, or this didn't happen, that didn't happen. You can find that podcast at JohnAndHeidiShow.com. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour.